am back with another requested video, and this is from some of my friends down in the comments. I've been posting some more like breastfeeding stuff, and I had a few people ask me what are things that I use breast milk for that is not feeding my child. And if you weren't aware, breast milk actually has a lot of like medicinal properties. It's really like antibacterial, and it's really gentle on things. It's really cleansing, that kind of thing. And so it can be used for a lot of different things. Today I'm going to share with you 5 ways that I use breast milk that are not to feed my kiddo. The first one is called a milk bath, and this basically like soothes skin. Harrison has a little bit of eczema on his belly. He is prone to drier skin. Instead of having the water like take the natural oils out of his skin, he gets like this soft, like milky bath that really cleanses and is gentle on his skin. I will link down below like how to do a milk bath, and I will also link a website to some gorgeous pictures of moms in breast milk baths and babies in breast milk baths. These have become really popular in like postpartum shoots or pregnancy shoots as well. So it's a really good time, and it's soothing to the little one's skin. The second way that I use breast milk that is not to feed my kiddo is to treat earaches and ear infections. But first, before I talk about this, I just want to say that I am not a medical professional. I'm not a doctor, and that before you try this on your little ones or on yourself or on anyone, you need to consult a medical professional. Harrison tends to get really sore ears when he's teething, and I can tell because he kind of rubs back here and he just gets really uncomfortable. And so I'll just put like a few drops, maybe like 2 like tiny little drops, and I just use like an eyedropper down in his ear and just kind of like let it sit and run down his ear canal, and it tends to kind of soothe it. Like I don't notice that he's uncomfortable anymore, and I don't notice that he's pulling on that ear anymore. I also used it on myself when I had swimmer's ear, which can be a form of an ear infection. And swimmer's ear is basically when you get water like down in your ear and it gets all itchy and basically won't get out. So I had swimmer's ear, and I put a couple of drops of breast milk down in there. I think it was for 3 days, and the itchiness went away, and all of the other symptoms of my swimmer's ear went away as well. So it worked for me, and that is a way that we use breast milk in our house. The third way that we use breast milk that is not to consume it is to treat diaper rash. It's in a similar way to treating eczema and any other skin issues with the milk bath, but if you just kind of rub some breast milk on their little bum, it can make diaper rash go away depending on the type of diaper rash, but it tends to really soothe skin that's irritated. So we have used breast milk to get rid of diaper rash, and has worked really well for us. The fourth way that we use breast milk that is not to eat it is to take care of a blocked tear duct. And if you are not a parent, or if you are a new parent and have not experienced this, basically a blocked tear duct is a common thing in newborns. Basically what happens is their eye gets puffy and red. And I know when I first saw a blocked tear duct, I was like, oh my gosh, my newborn has pink eye. Like, are you joking? So I like freaked out, and then we took him to the pediatrician, and we realized that it was a blocked tear duct. So basically, as their bodies get going, their tear ducts are still developing. So if you didn't know, newborns don't cry tears when they cry. It's all kind of a vocal thing. Their tear ducts are still developing and still need some time to potentially grow outside of the womb. Those things can get blocked as they're still working themselves out. So basically what you do is you take a couple of drops of breast milk and you tilt their little head, and you just kind of put it right down in there, and in a couple of days it usually clears it up. I haven't had to do it longer than probably a week when we've experienced it with either Delilah or Harrison. So yeah, it works really well. I think it's the antibacterial properties in the breast milk that helps with that, and maybe that it soothes the redness out and that kind of thing, but it definitely helps the blocked tear duct, so give that a try. And then the last way that I have used breast milk that is not to feed it to my little one is to treat Cradle Cap. And Cradle Cap is basically like this really bad dandruff that little ones get when they're first born. It kind of looks like brown and splotchy, and basically it's just their skin getting used to being out in the air and having to kind of produce oils on its own, because remember, when newborns are inside your body, they're in a home that has water and lots of like things that soothe their skin. So their body has to start producing oils to keep it hydrated. And sometimes, depending on if your kiddo is prone to dry skin, they can develop Cradle Cap. And so basically what I would do is I would put, I don't know, probably like 2 teaspoons of breast milk on top of his head wherever it was affected, and then I would brush it through with a comb, and the Cradle Cap would be gone. I would say it only took like 3 to 4 days for us, maybe even less time than that. That is a great way to use breast milk. It can can soothe their skin, and it's really a lot nicer than having to use things with chemicals and that kind of thing. Well, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any uses for breast milk that you have used, like home remedy type stuff, go ahead and leave those down in the comments below. I'm so interested to see what anyone else uses breast milk for. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and I would love it so much if you hit that red subscribe button below. And if you are one of my subscribers, hi guys, hi Bam Fam. Thank you again so much. I know I say this at the end of every single video, but honestly, like I love you guys. I love you so much. You make it possible for me to make videos and do my thing here, and I'm so grateful. You guys rock. So by the way, you guys, have fun today.